Nothing's gonna play.
That's so mean.
You fucking idiot. You fucking stupid idiot.
I thought you were going to surprise me.
You're so stupid, you stupid idiot. Welcome to episode 10. It should have been 11, but we took a week off because we were really sick again. And today we're going to be talking about what?
We're answering a listener question about what were our first tattoos and if we have any tattoo regrets.
Okay. I could dig that. So let's do that. What was your first tattoo? Did I do your... No, you... Okay.
No. So my first tattoo I got on my 18th birthday in Spain. I was on an educational trip to España with... that's the only Spanish word I know. No. I know a few still. I was on an educational trip with my senior class from high school. If you took like all 4 years of Spanish, I think you qualified to go on the trip. I basically joined it last minute. I didn't even know about it, or maybe I didn't care. I don't know. And so I was in Spain, in Barcelona, on my 18th birthday, and I wanted to do something cool and fun. And you can drink legally in Spain on your 18th birthday, but I'm not a drinker, so I decided to get a tattoo instead. And so I'm not even sure how we found this place because I don't know if there weren't iPhones. So did we have the internet on our phone?
What year was it? First of all, I wasn't there. So you can't ask me that.
I'm asking you questions about...
I think 2008 is when the iPhone came out.
So it was 2000...
And I'm sure you had an iPhone right away.
I didn't. Remember, I got my first iPhone with you. Remember, I was like really resistant to getting an iPhone.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, too. I'm sure you were resistant to the iPhone.
Yeah, I didn't get one until after we were married. I lost my phone in the snow walking Ernest, and I had to get a new phone, and I got an iPhone.
I feel like you're the type of person to have a sidekick.
I had the one that like slid up, and then you had a little keyboard.
That's a version of a sidekick.
It was orange. I remember the phone I always wanted was the Nokia like zebra stripe one. It was like a block phone too, and I had a Razr, and I wanted the like blocky Nokia phone instead.
Remember Razrs?
Remember when you had to used to like text by doing all the press?
Now I don't even press buttons when I text.
You do voice to text.
How about the 13th at 6 p.m.?
Maybe that's why you have so many scheduling issues.
So you got a tattoo in Spain.
Anyway,
it's a very romantic way to get a tattoo,
it really
I suppose.
Was. So I don't know how we found out about how we found a tattoo shop. Maybe somebody else had an iPhone with internet.
Yellow Pages.
So we went there, and to my memory, there were two dogs chained up outside. It was like on like a alleyway in Barcelona. We had just seen somebody die, or they were almost somebody. They had to get the ambulance there, and the person was unconscious on the ground. So it was exciting. Anyway, so there was a chained up dog outside. We walked in. I think.
What color was the dog?
I don't know. I think it was a pit bull, though.
Was it a long leash or a short leash?
It was like a fat chain. Like it was chained up outside of the shop.
Like a rapper
and it was
chain?
it was like a bunch of 18-year-old high school students from northern Michigan.
How far was the curb from the building, would you say?
Like I fucking know.
Okay, sorry.
Unnecessary
Now,
details.
how long was the chain? How long was the chain? How long was the chain for the dog?
It was short.
It was very short?
It was pretty short.
Now, did it seem like the dog was hooked up there just for a moment?
No,
or was that where it hung out?
I think that's where it hung out during the day.
Do you think the dog belonged to the tattoo shop?
I think so, yeah. Or a tattooist.
Was the street paved with, like, bricks?
Yes, I believe so.
Wow, that's pretty cool. What about the sidewalk? What did the sidewalk look like?
I don't remember. Anyway, so we walk into the shop, which I don't remember what the shop looked like at all, other than I kind of remember a computer, but I have pictures. It looked kind of ghetto in the pictures, but this was also 10 years ago. And I remember the guy didn't speak any English. And
Good thing.
Shut up.
Good thing
I
you
was
took
really-
all those years of Spanish.
So by my senior year of high school, after taking 4 years of Spanish, I knew basically no Spanish. I did learn some Spanish after I took a year of college Spanish.
I
but-
shouldn't really hate. I took all years of English, and I still don't know how to read or write English. So
You took that for like 12 years. So I printed out, I think like I just looked up on the computer. We somehow formulated, I don't know if I signed, I must have signed papers. I don't remember. Can I just tell my story?
I'm listening. I'm into it.
Oh my God.
I'm listening.
I can't wait to hate on your story.
I'm
can't
listening.
wait.
I'm into it. There's so many details. I feel like I'm there.
That's what people like. They like details. Women
okay.
like details.
I'm telling you right now, I like the details.
Okay. So somehow we mimic that I want this, and I wanted it on the bottom of my foot because I was, at the time, incredibly conservative. So, like, I was, like, wearing khakis and a Hollister polo to go get a tattoo. And
You could just say you were a douchebag. That doesn't mean you're a douchebag. That was mean.
And
I'd wear some khakis. I don't know.
I thought tattoos were for, like, criminals and
Hey, fuck you, man!
shitbags and trashy people. So I didn't want a tattoo anywhere, but I wanted to get a tattoo because it's my 18th birthday. So I was like, I'll get it on the bottom of my foot. And I got a little outline. We should put up pictures right here because there's pictures on Facebook.
If you fucking dig them up, I'll put them there.
I'll dig that shit up.
If Faith actually dug it up,
Is Sable complaining?
she's yelling something. If the TV's going, so if Faith actually dug them up, it'll go right here. Now.
And it was just a little outline of a bull that said Olay underneath it. And now it's like one of my favorite tattoos if it was still there. It's
You
just
look
like a
so
couple
much-
of dirty lines.
You look so much different over a period of time. I don't
Over,
feel
like,
like
the
I've
last-
changed, like the way I fundamentally look.
No, you have.
I have?
Well, your face just got wider.
Fundamentally, I look the same, though. I just look like an older, wider-faced version of myself. But you, looking at pictures of you when you were younger, you look like a different person. It's so weird.
Oh, weird.
You still have a Drew Barrymore chin. You have the chin of a Drew Barrymore.
Big Drew Barrymore. But yeah, I wish I would have gotten it somewhere where it would have stayed because it was such a cute little tattoo. The guy hated me. I kept flinching because it was on the bottom of my foot, which was like hella painful. And you involuntarily twitch in that area. And that guy hated us so much.
I wonder if you do
Hate us.
cleaner line work than he does now.
It was pretty clean from the picture I looked at. It was pretty clean for how much I remember twitching. I wonder how much he charged me for it. I mean, a tourist, he probably was like $300. And I was probably like, sure.
Dollars?
It's Barcelona. I don't know if I don't even know what money they use over
Barcelona.
there. I don't know. God, I'm the worst.
So we skipped last week because we got sick again, and we were pretty sick, and not as sick as
Pretty
before.
sick. We were
Not as
fucking-
sick as before, but extremely sick for a longer period of time, and it was terrible. And let me tell you about it. So we spent 4 or 5 days being sick. Uber Eats sick. Like, we were having food delivered to the house. We probably left the house, one of us once.
I had to. Well, we dropped before Sable regained sickness. I took her to preschool 2 days in a row. But other than that, I didn't leave
It was
the house.
so bad. It was so bad.
I had such bad body aches, especially in my pelvis, that it actually felt like labor. That's how bad it was. That I was like, oh, this This feels like contractions.
Yeah, the first time there was that and puking, and it was more intense for a short period of time.
See, I wasn't that sick that time as you were. You were way sicker.
This time was prolonged, and still with the body aches. Unbelievable how bad the body aches were. My back was killing
and
me.
The fever and the
I just
sweating.
couldn't sleep at all. I took probably 7 baths just to try to relieve some pain. It was torture. Anyway, we come out of the. Obviously, we didn't film, but we come out of this. And it's been like a week, and like my world is just fucked up. Like I'm not sick anymore, but I'm coughing a lot. There's a lot of like a phlegm and stuff. But it's like I just don't even know. Like my motivation is gone. I feel like I'm on the moon. I don't feel like a normal human being, and it's slowly coming back. So we definitely have to take a flu shot next year to try to fucking.
Not get that fucking again.
It just keeps getting worse.
I think I've realized that like maybe I've never had the flu before. And I feel like after you experience like the real flu, and there's a flu that's worse, and we had that one. Because it was a week, and then I got a sinus infection. But it's been 2 weeks since we initially got sick, and I still feel at like 80%. I mean, 2 fucking weeks. We both missed an entire week of work. It was insane. It kind of like broke me inside a little bit.
But before that had happened, we had decided to maybe do bi-weekly episodes because then it gives us more time to prepare and stuff. Especially if we're gonna start having guests on soon. So that's something you can expect coming up in the future is bi-weekly stuff. Anyways, but we're back. It's episode 10, and what are we doing?
You're doing like the intro.
I know, no, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
In the middle of the fucking episode.
I'm getting there. So my first tattoo, is that what we're doing?
Oh my god. I feel like I'm like in the Twilight Zone right now.
You are.
Because you like, I did part of the show, and then you did an intro.
I'm going to do an intro every 10 minutes until the end of the episode. My first tattoo was the word percussion down the side of my leg. Rod at Vanity Tattoo.
Oh, really?
Did it. And he did a very good job, and he did it very quickly.
Oh, really?
And, I got percussion because, I am drunk. I don't know. What?
You're a loser?
Anyway, it's in Old English. And it was a good experience. I was a little bit nervous, but it was literally like graduation present. Like I was at my graduation party. I think that was happening at my aunt's. I think.
You had a graduation party?
Yeah, it was. I think it was kind of a halfer with Melissa.
Oh.
So
you just got thrown into the mix, and it wasn't really for you.
Yeah, but I think I was living there, or I wasn't living there.
Paulie lived in a bunch of places when he was younger, and all of trying to navigate those memories is like, oh, I think I might have been living here or living there or living with this person.
It's all a blur.
I lived with my parents, and I lived with you, and I lived at college and a store.
But, I literally, had some money, and then as soon as I had enough money from graduation, I, left the party to go get the tattoo.
You were getting gifts?
I was like, oh, okay, I got enough. See ya. And I left.
What a terrible thing to spend your graduation present on. I mean, I guess you weren't going to college, but...
Yeah.
There's just...
I mean, I just wanted a fucking tattoo.
Irresponsible.
It was the perfect thing to get. Now look at me. That was my college. That whole experience, that one tattoo was my college. Tattoo. But yeah, he did a really good job.
How long did you have it planned out? Did you...
I don't know. I probably had 1,000 different ideas that changed all the time. I didn't have a thing. The only thing that I wanted for a long time was an H.R. Geiger, however you want to say it. I always said Geiger, but I guess it's Giger.
Geiger's better.
Yeah, Geiger sounds cooler. It's like a naked woman on a crucifix, and that's the tattoo that I wanted on my side. And
you never got it?
Never got it. But that tattoo's kind of been done a lot.
Oh, really?
But yeah, and I remember going in and talking to Rod and being like, this was after.
Is it just proximity?
Yeah, pretty much. Or a recommendation, probably. But this is when I went and got this tattoo, which is a misspelled tattoo. It's the wrong two. It's supposed to be T-O-O, and it's T-O. And when I was there to get this one, I was talking to him. I was like, okay, I'm going to start this process of, like, really getting tattoos, you know? And I told him that's what I wanted. I'm like, I want a tattoo that, like, I can win an award for. That's what I told him. And he's like, you don't want to do that. Those things are kind of bullshit and blah, blah, blah. And he kind of talked me out of the whole concept of, like, being a collector. That's really what I was talking to him about. It's like being a collector. And I was like, you know, even then, before I knew anything about tattoos, like, I wanted to be covered in amazing tattoos, do you think large tattoos.
Do you think he didn't have the ability to do it, so he talked you out of it?
That's been it, yeah.
That's a really weird thing that happens in the tattoo industry, is that if you go to somebody, they don't want to turn down the money, so even if they can't do it, they'll then talk you out of that idea to keep you as a client and talk you into something that they can do. But, like, the thing is they just, like, lie to people. They're just like, oh, you can't really do that, when it's like, yeah, you can. You just have to go to somebody capable of it.
I get people
Not
all
always.
the time.
This isn't always.
I get people all the time that come to me and they're like, oh, I wanted to get this covered up or wanted to get this tattoo. And I've talked to, like, 3 tattoo artists, and they're just like, oh, that's not possible. Or you'd have to do something, and then they would describe something that made no sense.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot. You know, if I can't do something, I just tell somebody that I can't do it, or I don't feel comfortable doing it.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just say I'm not comfortable, and then I recommend them to somebody else. But, yeah, that's really common. So if you get something that somebody says can't be done, maybe get a second opinion.
I think Sable just around. Yep, yeah, I think she's coming downstairs.
Oh, this
little girl.
It's like the older she gets, the more she cannot stand being away from us.
Yeah, which is
like she can't stand us being in a different room.
She might walk in.
She's obsessed with us.
But we went to Kuma's. Oh, excuse me.
Are you
choking? Are you on fire?
Are you hurt? What are you doing down here?
Are you mixed up in a gang? Do you owe people some money? Why are you here?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing?
You want to say hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. Can you leave us be so we can do the podcast for just a short period of time? Huh? Okay, let's click.
Let's set her up right here.
1, 2, 3. Anyway, we went to Kuma's Corner. For people in the area, you should probably know. It's like a metal burger place. They have, like, you know, all the burgers are named after metal bands and stuff. And it was overpriced and not that good.
Oh, that's going to be an unpopular opinion. Yeah, I've never been to the original Kuma's, but we've been to Kuma's 2 in the city, and then we've been to Kuma's Corner in Schaumburg like 3 times. And it's just not that good. I mean, we paid $45 for lunch, and it was
like a side of macaroni and cheese and 2 burgers with fries, and it was that much.
$45, and it was just not that good. I mean, it's like fine, but
you also ordered the burgers medium well, so that I think they kind of dried out the burgers a little bit.
I just get nervous about beef. I get nervous about ground beef. I don't. After getting sick so many times this year, I am like literally terrified of getting food poisoning or sick again.
But anyway, we went there. It was, at least we didn't have to wait.
And I like the atmosphere, and the people who work there are always really nice. So it's like,
I have a
it's
client
a good
that works there, and she wasn't there.
Yeah, it's a good experience. It's just, not that good for the price.
Chrissy, were you at Chrissy?
I wonder if she listens to the podcast.
I don't know, probably not.
Oh, we went to IKEA, and somebody recognized me. I mean, they also mentioned you, but whatever. They said we went to the kids area to drop off Sable, and there was a woman there working, and she said, "Are you Faith Johnson?"
She said, "Oh my God, are you Faith Johnson?" And I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
She explicitly...
She follows us on Instagram.
She explicitly said she was fangirling. I met a real-life fan. I have a fan.
She's gonna
watch
this and be like, "I don't know if it was like that."
I was just like, "Oh, I recognize you." But yeah.
She
crazy is
follows
that?
us on
It was
Instagram.
so
She didn't
much
say anything
fun.
about the podcast. I mean, she probably knows about the podcast because
Probably knows about it,
If
but-
she lives in Schaumburg, so
Yeah.
she was thinking about getting a tattoo by Faith, which is cool.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Is the camera like tilted?
I don't fucking care.
It looks tilted, doesn't it?
It always looks tilted. Are you still...
I can't see because the monitor isn't fucking working. This object is like
Useless.
I wanna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it.
You have to go to a range.
Nah, I'll shoot it with like a bow and arrow or something.
A bow and arrow. We don't even have a bow and arrow.
There was one at Dick's for $30.
Wow, that's cheap.
Yeah, it was what do they call
Wow.
it? A recurve bow. Not a compound bow, but a recurve bow. Are you watching Sable?
I was, yeah.
I messed it up.
Hopefully she stays up there.
So, do you have any tattoos that you regret?
Oh. Yeah.
This is gonna sting a little bit.
Yeah, so the only tattoo that hasn't been done by Paulie is the one on my foot, and then when I came back, what do you do? Are you seeing if it's crooked? When I came back from Spain, it was probably a full year later that I got my first tattoo from you, and I just Googled tattoo shop near me, and there was a place in Batavia that was closer, but it was closed.
We already told this story.
We did?
You already told all this story. Yeah. Just talk about the tattoo.
Oh.
We already told the story.
So anyway, I got all of my script tattoos I regret. Those are the only ones I regret.
Me too.
So I had Live. Oh, I feel so embarrassed to even talk about these tattoos. So I had Live on my wrist.
Because, you know.
Live life to the fullest. And I got it. And I got it upside down because it's for me, of
Yeah.
course. And so
and
I
did it.
You did it. You did a good job. And then I picked all the scabs out of it because I didn't know because there's just too much information when they're giving you aftercare for the first time. So I picked all the scabs out because I was a scab picker then.
That's
and so
gross.
It had, well, they're not like really normal scabs.
I mean, it could have been you picking out. It could have been I just chewed you up too.
No, because I literally it had those telltale holes of white. I literally picked the ink out.
Yeah.
It wasn't faded. It was little weird shaped chunks out of it.
Still, I could have fucked it up. But,
I
and
don't
then
know.
your side tattoo, right?
And then I got a Gandhi quote on my side.
No, not that one.
No, that was the first one.
I
That
know,
was-
but the one you really regret is probably the
No,
the
okay,
lyrics
so
for-
the "My life is my message" Gandhi quote is the most embarrassing one. The other one you can't read, so it
What's
doesn't
to be
matter.
embarrassed
But "My
about?
life is my message" is still very clear. You did it in big letters. It is very readable, aging well, and it's so embarrassing. I hate that tattoo. And now there's an elephant with it, so I can't really even get it lasered because I don't really
You can
care
get it
about.
lasered.
I don't really
We
care
got to
about
do
getting
that. We
rid
got
of
to
the
go get
elephant.
lasered soon.
And then I got a Fleetwood Mac quote, which I still love that song. I love the song, "Landslide" by Fleetwood Mac, and the cover by the Dixie Chicks. I love both of them.
Name one other Fleetwood Mac song.
I just like that song. It's just that song. And so then I got a fucking giant quote. That is a giant quote, and I don't actually remember what it says. Yeah, it's something like "I can sail through the."
Those are
changing-
the lyrics from Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, no, but what I don't really remember exactly what.
Oh,
it
I thought you were talking. I
says.
thought you were like, I got a Fleetwood Mac quote, and then I got this one quote that was super long.
No. It's "I can sail through the changing ocean tides. I can handle the seasons of my life."
I don't think that's it.
And you didn't do a very good job on it.
Nope.
And you
I
knew
hate
that.
doing script.
Well, you're a lot
fucking-
better. You're a lot better at script now. Before you just wouldn't apply yourself, and you were not good at script. And he knew this, and he just did it anyway. Like, he could have been like, hey, go to somebody else. And instead, he was like, I'll fuck that up for you.
I should have.
And so it's aging poorly, not maybe because of the way
my hands on your body. That's all.
It was on a sensuous hip area.
Is it the TV?
Yeah, she's singing anyway. Oh. Sounds like. And so that's. You're screaming up there. So that's aging poorly, and it's dumb. And then I have the bull on my side with that whole piece. Like, I think if it was finished, I wouldn't regret it necessarily. But, like, just why do I have a bull? Like, and then we made it into a bigger piece, and it's on, like, it's jumping off of a map or something like that.
No, it's not really the same piece. It's just, it just doesn't matter. It's all gonna get lasered.
I don't want to laser my side. I don't want.
You're gonna do it.
I don't even want to tattoo my side again.
You're gonna do it. You're gonna get it lasered, and you're gonna fucking get a giant tattoo there.
Nah, bro.
Don't be a pussy. Don't you understand that going through those things, it's healthy for you. It's healthy for your mind. Doing things that are incredibly difficult and that hurt a lot is good for you, especially as you get older. Like, people, as you get older, tattoos seem to suck more, but that's good. It's good for your mind to do something and fucking struggle through it with dignity and fucking complete it with dignity. And complete it, because it makes you strong like bull, you know? Makes you tough. I mean, I got a bunch of tattoos that I regret, but not really, you know. I don't know. It's all good. They kind of just, like... They become a part of you.
Yeah, they're just a part of you, and you don't really notice anymore. As long as they're not, like, had I gotten that script, like, on my arm or something, I probably would have already gotten it lasered. But that would be the only time I would regret it, because it'd be a visible area, like a highly visible area.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, tattoos age, and no tattoo stays perfect forever, and that's just the way it is. So, you know, if you start becoming obsessive about how, you know, if your tattoos are perfect or not, you're in the wrong hobby, because, you know, they age with you. They get old just like you get old.
You probably regret that misspelled word on your arm.
I do regret it. I regret it. I regret the concept of it too.
I too regret sin and also misspelled tattoos.
Exactly. And it's like, you know, I'm not even religious. I'm probably the most anti-religious person.
I know. Why'd you
within
get that?
a half a mile of any given point.
Yeah, I just don't understand why you got it.
I don't know either. I don't know. I don't know. I think the with all, I have some like religious imagery shit, but I think it's the poetry of the religious stuff and the art. The whole general sense of...
Maybe you weren't that anti-religious then?
No. I was like... I was attracted because of the poetry of it. The romanticism of, you know, life and death and sin and all that stuff. And now I don't believe... it's all bullshit. And I'd love to get an anti-religious tattoo. I should get an anti.
Unless it was like Zach Wizard's back piece.
Oh, like the one of them doing. I don't know. But I would do a burning church tattoo on my body.
That'd be pretty cool to have your whole back.
I don't want anybody to die in a church fire. I just want that to be clear. I have hoodies that I made that are they're not around anymore. They're sold out. But it was a piece of artwork of a burning church. I don't want any structure to catch fire and burn to the ground. It's what that represents, is the destruction of the infrastructure that is, you know, depending on what religion, child rapists.
Ooh, controversial.
Ooh.
Controversial.
Oh. Family members that are Catholic. Oh, they're child rapists.
Okay, not all of them.
Oh, they harbor child rapists at the Vatican.
Oh,
what the fuck you doing? Why you going to church? Child rapists. The most evil act on the face of the earth. and there's just a whole bunch of priests doing it. You fucking cocksuckers. Sorry, that got a little much.
That got too much.
I just wanted to, real quick, I'm going to start the screen thing. We got to count it. How much time we got? 12 minutes?
12 minutes.
Okay. 2, 1. Ding! I have to do that in order to line it up.
Okay.
So I've been collecting, because I knew this episode was coming up. So I've been collecting like tattoos that, like some of my favorite tattoos ever. I just want to bring them up and talk about them. They're some of my favorite tattoos ever. I think they're like the most skillful.
Hey, maybe we should have another introduction, because what happened to the episode? Now we're just going through your favorite tattoos?
Yeah, I just wanted to do this thing. You like doing segments, right? Well, this is a segment. Hi, welcome to Blood, Ash, and Oil, episode 10. This is another intro, and we're going to do a segment. But no, I just collected some of these tattoos that I just really dig. Like some of the tattoos that have stood the test of time for me, you know?
Okay.
Like I always go back to those tattoos, and I'm just like, God damn, they're fucking awesome, okay? Why don't you close your eyes for me? Did you close your eyes?
Yep, my eyes are closed.
I want to make sure this is... Okay, okay, go ahead and open them. So this is a collection of some of my favorite tattoos of history that have ever been done, okay? And...
Oh, good Lord.
I think it's obvious why. You know, some of these tattoos are great.
You can tell that Jesus' mouth and that left one is just going to scar so bad. I feel like you can just see it.
This tattoo is just, it's awesome.
Beautiful.
It's a work of art. You know, I like it because it's clearly anti-religious, because there's... Lord knows. Lord knows.
I like how the Lord on the right arm is clearly not centered whatsoever with the rest of the tattoo.
I mean, look at the nose. This guy had the
what
tattoo
is underneath
sweats.
the lips? Oh, is it like he had like a half beard?
Like a little soul patch?
It looks like nuts. It looks like a scrotum.
Oh my God. So this tattoo is clearly, it's top quality. I mean, it does everything for me that a good tattoo does. I mean, I look at it and it makes me happy. I can admire it for what it is. I mean, look at the nose. What is going on there?
The darker person's luckier in that you can't see the ink as well.
And it's actually kind of
better,
it's like
maybe?
Worse in a way that makes it better.
It'll scar so badly that you won't be able to tell what it is.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Are you serious?
Hey, you know, I'm going to start the podcast. All right. Now that's out of the way, let me show you some of my real favorites. This one is, first of all, I love the commitment of this one, because you could tell it's been 2 sessions, because
it's huge.
The lower part has just been completed.
Look at that. Look at the right arm is like goofy as shit. Look at the hands.
It's not as goofy as I'd think it would be, though.
Look at the fingers. Look at the fingers.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is a fantastic tattoo. First of all, what?
Yeah, why?
The fuck? Is this like his wife or something? Like,
is that Pauly Shore?
No, it's not Pauly Shore. It does look like a man.
Yeah, well, they were taking a lot of testosterone to get to that size. So
yeah, and so it might be accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the balding.
The forehead?
Look at the balding happening. You know, it's surprising how well some of this
it's really like not
is.
It's like what's weird is that like I feel like it's not that bad, but the parts that they did badly on are really bad.
Yeah,
you know, like I feel like if you just saw the lower leg,
again with the nose. Look at the nose. Oh my God.
Okay, and like another thing that a lot of people do is they can do one eye and then the other eye is completely different.
This one is looking clearly this way. And this one is looking this way.
Different.
Maybe this is a perfectly done rendition of a very fucked up human being. Okay. All right, now we got let's move on to the ones that I actually like here that really have been have echoed through my career and has been a staple in motivation. Okay.
I feel like this is a tattoo that's like not the worst tattoo to fuck up because it could be like a interpretation of the character.
A terrible, terrible interpretation. This one is actually not as interesting to me. Just because I don't know why. Okay.
Tupac.
First,
that looks like LL Cool J.
First off, who is that guy? And why does he have Tupac?
What's happening with the fingers?
He's making.
Oh, they're rings. They're rings.
He's
on the fingers.
Well, what he's doing right now is he's making Play-Doh snakes, and that's not Tupac. I don't know who this is, but the script, killing it with the script. The hat looks fantastic. Now this tattoo.
This isn't badly done.
This isn't that badly done. However, this is what I'm assuming is a portrait of a child
eating a rat.
with a rat in its mouth. A baby with a rat in its mouth.
That's bad parenting.
That's bad parenting. If this is from Photo Reference, you need to put down your phone and call a medical facility because your child has a rat in its mouth. Why? It's on his is this on this guy's? Oh, it's on a back, maybe? Is it a back?
Sorry, it's well, you messed. I can't see Sable. I haven't seen her in a while.
I'll
It's a stomach. It's between his man boobs.
Yeah, but where's the belly button? And it's not
right,
centered. Look at how it's not centered.
It's right at the bottom. He could just have different sized boobs. It could be centered. You can see the belly button at the bottom. You can tell that it looks like it's getting there.
Okay,
that's a big belly.
That's a big tattoo, and it's not that terribly done.
No,
it's just fucking
the
crazy.
eyes are a little
okay. Let's go
different.
on to some good ones here. Now this tattoo is
Katie Bug.
Oh
man!
My God! Oh my God!
I like the tiny eyebrows. Look at the tiny eyebrows.
Now, baby looks a little Asian. I don't know if that's if maybe it's an Asian baby. I don't know.
It might be. With the name Katie.
How much time do we got? 5 minutes? Okay,
yeah.
We'll do a couple more and then we'll check on Sable. This person should not have been doing this tattoo. This is okay. I'm just gonna. This is terrible. Oh, this is just.
Good Lord!
I love this tattoo. Look at this tattoo. First of all, why does it feel like it's racist? Why does it feel like it's racist?
Why is its hair? Were they planning on a second session for the hair, maybe?
I like how the light source is different, you know? It's a little different. It looks like an underglow sort of situation. The teeth.
I like
oh,
the cheeks
boy, the
are
teeth.
just... Ooh.
Is she drunk? Look at the eyes. Maybe she was drunk. Maybe these are absolutely perfect portraits.
There's two bald men underneath her. Look.
Yeah, we can't get into that because there's no information there, but it's got to be good, right? But I don't know why it's racist, but it's racist. Oh, I gotta... Can you see her?
No.
How much time we got? We'll do one more and then
4 minutes.
Now this I really truly like because it seems like the tattoo is doing it.
I feel like that might have been on purpose.
I know the right side of the face, not bad, not bad. Look at it. Look at this area.
Well, and like
And
the
then
rest of the
something
shading
happened.
doesn't look terrible.
It looks like Jesus from Hills Have Eyes.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like that's a perfect rendition of Jesus from the Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, this is like radioactive Jesus.
Yeah, maybe that's why the glow is around his head.
Maybe he's holding his chest because he has lung cancer. That was dark. But I actually kind of like it because it's so fucking fucked up and it's Jeebus.
It looks like the weird thing is like the shading looks smooth. Looks
yeah,
pretty
see, that's what
smooth.
I'm saying. It's confusing.
It just kind of doesn't make sense. Why
It should have been more fucked up. The teeth are fucked up in a weird way, but I like it either way. Like I said, all these tattoos are staples in my.
Okay, wait. Oh God!
Look at that! Oh my God!
What is
it's
that?
terrifying.
It's some sort
so
of like
terrifying. Some sort of Chucky doll.
yeah. Good lord.
Okay, we got to click. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1. You the door.
I know. I tried to ignore it. I was like, it'll be okay with just a little background sound.
We got to get more soundproofing stuff.
You think so?
Yeah, it makes it feel nicer in here.
Okay,
1,
whatever.
2, 3. Let's try that again. Only this time,
Did
click
I not do
on
it?
3.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Okay. I have to click. This one's terrible. But I have to click to the next one because I have to line it up with.
Oh, cool.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Next one. Okay. Now.
Oh my gosh.
There's nothing I love more than a beverage tattoo. I don't understand why people do. Do you know why people do this?
I don't get it because, like, how could you like Monster that much?
I don't know.
And it seems to only be
Does
Monster.
it represent a lifestyle?
Like, you don't see... Do you see Red Bull tattoos? Or
You'd think you would because Red Bull does a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah,
they do a lot of
sports stuff.
Yeah, they invest a lot of money in doing really cool shit. But
Yeah.
Monster, which Monster does too, but not as much.
I just
Maybe people
don't-
just like the logo. Maybe the artist that came up with the logo and that comes up with all those cans, maybe they're just killing it, you know? And maybe people just
I don't
really
think
like the
people-
aesthetic.
I don't know if people put that much thought into it.
Can I ask you a
I
question?
just don't get it.
Can I ask an honest question
What?
without anybody getting mad?
Oh no.
Can I just ask an honest
Yeah.
question that I really, like, honestly, I just want to ask? And it's from ignorance.
Yeah.
Why do lesbians get monster tattoos?
I was gonna say when I saw this, I thought, is his mom a lesbian?
Why do... well, why do lesbians get monster tattoos? I don't understand it.
Because lesbians love Monster. I don't know why. It must be a cultural thing.
Listen, if you're a lesbian and you don't like Monster and you're angry, I don't know what to tell you because
There's a weirdly high percentage. Like, the only Monster tattoos I've ever seen have been on lesbians.
it's weird. My sister's a lesbian and she has a monster tattoo.
She does.
But it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex holding a Monster can in a cigarette. So it's kind of like funny.
Yeah, but the Monster was there way before.
She still what?
The Monster logo was there way before, wasn't it?
No.
Or no? No?
No, I put a Monster energy drink can in the. Wait, it's pretty funny. It's the
Now
it's the
that's
best
funny.
way to get a Monster tattoo.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it's just an observation. Lesbians get monster tattoos.
If somebody has an explanation for this, we'd like to.
We would
know.
love to understand
What
more
is-
why.
Yeah, like if you have a Monster logo tattoo, why?
Or if you're a lesbian and you have a monster tattoo and you thought you just came up with the idea and you didn't know that was a thing, please contact us for real.
And why is it Monster? Why
Real,
isn't it Red Bull?
If you're a
Amp?
lesbian and you have a monster tattoo, we will bring you in the studio. We will bring you in the studio and we will talk to you about your tattoo. Especially if you didn't know that was a thing. Because that would be really interesting to try to figure out. Because people do think people of different walks of lives, different people with different walks of life.
Life. Oh my goodness.
I can't talk. They fall into patterns of doing certain things. I sure do. I mean, I have black craft clothing. Heh, that's a fucking basic white dude who listens to metal music thing to do. Okay. And some lesbians get monster tattoos, and I don't get it. Okay, moving on to more really...
And that's not necessarily a bad tattoo.
No, but we're going to move on to more...
Just a weird tattoo. The thing is, what's interesting is he got another tattoo that day because he's got his arm bandaged.
That's interesting, or maybe got it touched up. This is a man and not a lesbian.
No, but his mom might be a lesbian.
Oh my God.
That's what I asked. You ignored it the first time.
I know. I just... Okay.
Oh.
Now, this tattoo is just one of those tattoos that everybody knows about, and everybody's wish they did it. If I saw that in a yard, I'd be terrified.
Maybe it's a Halloween gnome.
I think it's
Maybe
more
it's
like a PCP gnome or a methamphetamine gnome, something like that. It looks like the gnome has tattoos.
He's got like a claw on.
Oh my God,
hand.
this is
Look
awesome.
At his nose.
Look at the face.
See,
it's
his
awesome.
nose looks like a skeleton. That's why he looks so crazy. Hey, look at that
What's
claw,
going
like a
on
little
here?
flipper. He's got a flipper
He does
on
have
one
a flipper.
side.
Hey, some people have flippers. Don't be fucking hating on the flippers, right?
I just don't get how you could do that bad.
You ever
of a
shake
job
anybody's hand
of-
that's got a flipper?
No. Have you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they have two flippers?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Huh.
It was a traumatic experience.
That is it.
There was no warning, okay? There was no warning, and I don't expect somebody to warn me. I don't think.
Well, how
Do you go into it? How do you go into?
Like,
Oh, hey, what's going on, man? Hey, got a flipper? How you doing? Like, how do you do that?
a flipper.
That'd be cool to have a flipper. Actually, it'd scare the shit out of people. I'd be like, shh. I'd be a dentist, you know. I'd fuck with people. Anyway, great tattoo. Let's move
That
on.
was the least politically correct thing you've said all day.
My heart will go on.
This really isn't the worst tattoo I've ever seen.
Celine Dion. This is Celine Dion.
I mean, I wouldn't have known it was Celine Dion.
Is
but
it
like,
Celine Dion, though? I don't know. It just looks like Celine. Look at the mouth. Look at it like this. My heart will... Are
That
you
might be
yawning?
true. Yeah,
Are you
it's like
yawning
6
during-
p.m.
Fucking
You
disrespectful
bore
as
me.
shit.
You bore me.
I said some Crystalia stuff today. I gotta not be Crystalia. Oh, that's wonderful.
That's not the worst. Not the worst. The eyes seem similar.
So it's Honey Boo Boo, right? Is that what we're looking at?
I thought it kind of looked like Rihanna.
Oh my god. Oh my god. See, it's smooth though. That's a weird thing. It's like smoothly done, but they just don't know where to put stuff, like a nose or a mouth. It looks like
Could it be Whitney Houston or no? Who was
that's Marilyn Monroe.
Jackson.
Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson, Lady Gaga, Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
Whatever. I can't talk.
Monroe.
Anyway,
I'm gonna go with Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson. What?
It looks kind of like
it
Michael
does kind of look
Jackson.
like Janet Jackson.
Because it looks like Michael Jackson.
Jamona. We got to watch that documentary. It's on
a
Showtime,
documentary?
though.
So, an aside, while I was in Spain, turning 18, getting my bull tattooed, Michael Jackson died the day before my birthday.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's how long ago Michael Jackson died?
10 years ago.
Wow. He was a child rapist.
Keep it real.
So-
Oh, no. Wow.
This guy means business, and I respect it. I respect it.
He's just letting you know his expectations of you.
I think he's doing his best to tell everybody about what he's got going on. I think that's this guy's whole life. This guy's whole life.
Let me tell you what I have going on.
I gotta prove myself. I don't know why it's so dark, but I mean he's ripped. You know, he's doing something right, just not the tattoo part. And he probably hits his fucking girlfriend.
Whoa.
This is the best tattoo of all time. I don't know what's that band? Come on and bring your jukebox money.
Don't know. But does it not look...
Shut the fuck up. Little old place where we could get together. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, baby. That's how that guy sang in that song. Love Shack, baby.
So the person that's in this, that's inside that hair, looks like the little thing from Saw.
You You know what it looks like also? It looks like it looks like a bad tattoo of Marilyn Manson, you know? I'm committed to the leopard print.
Look at that hair.
Look at the belt.
Look at the
This
hand.
is just a gross misunderstanding of the way shadows fall onto a faith.
Wow, you cannot.
I'm sorry.
You know, this
I'm
is a
not saying I'm the
podcast,
best
right?
portrait artist in the world, but god damn, I could do better than that. Next. This is a classic one. A lot of people have probably seen this one, but this fucking this
Where
really
is
is
this?
a
A
great
lower
tattoo.
back?
This really is a great tattoo. First of all, is that a dude?
I can't tell.
But I bet when that person stands up,
Oh,
that
it
whole
shrinks.
tattoo goes and shrinks.
Oh.
But
Like that.
look at the face of the fucking. Do it like this. This
wolf is terrified.
This wolf is terrified that it is this
Look at
tattoo.
Its nose is
I
turning
know.
down.
And it's the most rendered thing in the whole fucking tattoo. Look at it. There's like white highlights and like gray tones. Come on. But it's
look at
terrified.
The front legs. Look at the front legs on the silhouette wolf. Look, they're like bending forward.
That's the least of this whole tattoo's problem. But the fucking wolf looks terrified to have been this tattoo. Like it's trapped inside the skin, like, oh no, not forever.
Holy moly. That would be an amazing tattoo to get to see at the beach or something.
That would be a fucking great tattoo to get as like a recreation of this tattoo. Like to get this tattoo tattooed on
small
you.
one.
The fucking you know what I should do? I should do like a really large painting of this wolf's face and immortalize it forever. Okay, moving on. And now after this one, now we should really get into the good ones.
I'm just
I got like the ones, like I said, that really echo through time. What's up? Welcome to episode 10. And we're here and we're doing stuff. No, but these are the tattoos that I really enjoy, that I think about all the time. And there you have it.
Is that Beetlejuice?
That, or it's like Gary Busey on acid or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's Beetlejuice. Again, the nose.
All the noses look the same. That's the weird thing about it. Is they all look how he accidentally flattened out the one side of the nose.
I know, it's so
like
weird.
Like it got deflated.
Whoa, that's so
and
weird.
why is the shadow coming out of his mouth? Like his lip stops and the shadow and the teeth are still going.
Yeah, there was some confusion here for sure. The eyes aren't bad though.
Yeah.
This eye ain't
Yeah,
bad.
there's like a highlight in the eyes that looks,
Yeah.
like they did it on
Like
purpose.
after you outline this, you're doing this tattoo. You're working your way up through here. You're like, okay, got the shirt. I'm feeling pretty good about the shirt. Okay, I'm not sure exactly why these shadows are in this spot. I'm not sure why, but I'm just gonna follow the stencil. Okay, get into the chin area. Ooh, the chin stick. Okay, we got the chin going. Okay, now the mouth. Okay, we gotta get the mouth in. Okay, and then you do this. And then what do? Are you just panicking? Are you you definitely have the tattoo sweats. You're looking around. You're real concerned about the client's doing this. You know that thing?
I hate when clients repeatedly look at their tattoos.
I know.
Like, oh my God.
Sometimes it could be annoying. Sometimes it's not though.
Well, or you're just like,
Oh boy. First of all,
I mean, it looks like her.
it ain't. It's like her
I mean, it's
after
like,
death.
What's weird is it doesn't even look like a tattoo. It looks like a marker drawing.
Yeah. I like how they committed to using flesh tones.
I like how they just went with solid black for the hair.
And so many big moles. So many big moles.
Look at her poor. Oh, she does have a big chin. So that was accurate.
Nothing about this
They put the necklace on
can
her.
be described as accurate.
They put the necklace on her. Why are her eyebrows purple?
I don't know. I have no idea. The hair, like, oh my God. Great tattoo, great tattoo. Now, this truly is a good tattoo. This now for
Oh my
people.
God.
This is a terrible episode for people just listening on the podcast. Hey, just watch it, huh? Watch it on YouTube. This is a dolphin sitting in a lazy boy that's got seen some miles. Okay, but it is a reclining lazy boy. You could see because of the lever.
And his fin is almost.
And
okay.
he's right, and he's sitting there. He's a dolphin sitting in a lazy boy, and he's got a tribal tattoo, as you can see there.
That's hilarious.
And he's smoking a bong, and he's got some smoke coming out of his blowhole.
Ah, that's hilarious. I didn't
Now,
notice that.
here's my problem with this tattoo. How is he creating a proper seal around the bong to get a proper hit? Because you got a dolphin nose. You got a dolphin snout. Now, do you take the entire snout and put it over the length of, so it's like in the throat? But then,
Do you use
then
the
you got the.
blowhole somehow? You turn
See, that's what I'm
around?
saying. Do you have to plug the blowhole? No, you could probably open and close the blowhole, right?
I think they do.
Oh, they breathe in. Do they even breathe oxygen through their mouth? Or is it
You would think
specifically only just the blowhole?
I don't know. We have to now, after looking at this tattoo, we have to research how dolphins work.
Well, just how do dolphins
Also,
do bong rips?
Kind of why is the dolphin blue? Because dolphins are gray.
Yeah, but with
But,
the
I mean,
water, I get it. Okay, first of all, you could see the water level in the
Wow.
in the
And
bong.
it's like tilted.
Exactly to the somewhat
Is that
correct.
called the meniscus? I think
The what?
meniscus. No, is that in your knee?
Yeah, that's like a part of your body.
What's like the line that you measure that kind of dips? I'm interested now.
In what? You haven't said a thing.
Like when you measure water in like a beaker or
Oh, okay. I really dig the fucking tribal tattoo. I think that's pretty cool. The tattoo could be better, but it's not like
it's
terrible.
not terrible.
I would if I saw this in person, I would be way too distracted by how funny it was to really give it shit about it being poorly done. But if this was done by Timmy B, or if Ryan Nutini did this tattoo, this would be dope as shit.
This would be a total Ryan Nutini tattoo, except for the fact that he's not into smoking weed. Not that that means he can't do it, but he probably wouldn't be maybe as excited.
I'm sure
to
he
do
would
it.
be super. Okay, this tattoo.
Oh no, it's Snooky. It's not
So-
bad because I know it's really not a bad tattoo. I know
No, it's bad.
Snooki.
It's bad. It's just
not.
recognizable.
Yeah.
But that's bad. If you're doing portraits like this, that's like your second portrait. And then it should never go backwards from there. You know what I'm saying? This is a buddy in high school that you do your first portrait on. That
It's
you're
an
like, I'll
epic
do it for
portrait.
free. Now, do I encourage domestic violence? I do not. Now,
Do you partake?
do I wish anybody physical harm? No. But
Where is this
I
going?
can't say that when Snooki got punched in the face that I didn't feel good about it, and I don't know what to do about that. That's just the reality
when
of
did
the
she
way
get
that I
punched
feel.
in the face? I didn't know about
I don't know.
this.
I just saw a clip on fucking line. I don't know anything about it. All I remember is she was in a bar talking shit, and maybe she threw water in the
Did
guy's
the girl
face.
or
and
was a guy?
a guy just punched her in the face.
Was it on the show? Like, were there
Yeah.
cameras? Oh,
Yeah.
man. That guy either wanted to
Google
be
it.
famous
Google it.
or he definitely wanted to go to jail.
But I don't want
lot of
anybody
proof.
to be hurt. I don't even want Snooki to be hurt. But there is something great about this tattoo because it's taking the garbage portions of our society and it's just giving it a black eye. You know, there's a statement here, which is why I like it. Moving on. I don't know how many there are. We're just kind of winging it. Look at this. This is hilarious. I like this when people take the fucking. Actually, this is a full tattoo.
That's not what
but
that is.
I know
Yeah.
it does look like that, but I like it
That
when they
is
take the portraits of the terrible portraits of the family and they put it on
And they
the
put it on
family
their
albums.
body.
Yeah.
It's
So
not good.
it's
It's just
terrible.
bad. Oh,
Now,
Oh,
again, with the nose, there's no like, I don't understand how you can make a stencil of this
he's got
and
like
make
a
it look
fro.
like this.
He's got like a shaved fro.
Look. Cute little baby, right? This is somebody's child. Ready?
Yeah.
Old man.
That's not even an old man. Look, it's like its skin is being... It's like that baby wasn't born with a nose and they decided to take its forehead and stretch it down to make a nose.
This person was afraid to bring the shadow up onto the side of the nose because they're used to doing noses in a certain way with a certain specific light source, and that's the only way they know how to understand it and comprehend it in their head. So they skipped it.
Oh, my goodness.
Good job, though. I really like the tattoo.
Look, that was the... Oh, there it is.
Man.
No, go back one.
Okay.
That was the artist comparing the picture and taking a picture and being like...
He's stoked about it.
He's stoked.
Stoked about it.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus. But these poor people. This is hilarious. This is so funny. You know, it'd be really funny if we did like a fake bad portrait of Sable and then put it on her face and then we used it as like Christmas cards or something. How funny would that be? This looks like an old lady. What are you doing?
Can you make it play?
Stop touching it.
It turned off, like your phone shut. I just want to make sure the child's alive.
She's okay. Okay, she's okay.
Jeez, we have 3 minutes.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
It looks like it was done with pencil. It's another one.
Let's zoom up on the...
You can totally tell that these are professional photos, though, and those photos are not...
That looks like, what's his name from Kingpin? Fucking, God, I don't remember. Oh, this is going to drive me crazy.
Poor girl, though.
The actor, whatever. Look at that.
But you can totally tell those are not the children that are related to those photos.
How do you know?
Because
how could you possibly know?
I couldn't know, but like both of those photos are clearly professional, nice photos, and
if it is, then this poor woman.
Okay,
right here has those tattoos.
First off, that woman definitely is not that back. Because that person
you don't
is about...
know that.
That person's like 100 pounds heavier than that girl.
You don't know that.
There's a roundness on her back that is leading to a roll.
You're fat shaming.
I'm not fat shaming. I'm just saying that's definitely not that woman.
You're shamily fat shaming. Next one. Try to make me go to rehab.
Oh, no.
Instead, I died of an overdose. Okay. Should have went to rehab. Now, hilarious.
Look at the teeth coming out over the bottom lip.
I know. It's so funny. Look at the nose. Look at the eyes.
Look at the hair.
Oh, yeah. It's terrible.
Terrible.
I mean, fantastic tattoo. If somebody walked into the shop with this tattoo, I would parade them around. I'd be like, look at this fucking tattoo.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Freddie Mercury.
Whoa.
This is topical, right? We're doing topical stuff.
Wow. Yeah, we just watched Bohemian Rhapsody over the weekend.
It was okay.
Polly didn't like it. I thought it was pretty good.
I'd rather see a documentary. I think that's the thing. I really like documentaries, so unless it's a war movie that's really good like that, then I'm not really into it. This is funny that they stretched the mouth to make it
disrespectful.
What?
that they did Freddie Mercury that bad.
Oh yeah. It's funny. But you could tell, I could tell if I wasn't looking at this that that's Freddie Mercury.
Really?
It's almost like a caricature. You know? Like I could tell. Like who else would it be? Who else would it be with them fucking chompers? Look at the mustache.
Oh, that's a mustache. I thought that was his upper lip. Why is there a line on top of the mustache?
I don't know. There's so many more questions that I could ask.
I like the birds flying in the sky around him. Not even those are done well. It's just a bird outline.
Why would they be?
Well, it's just a bird silhouette. Oh, my goodness.
This is not even exciting. It's so bad.
You're never going to forget that dog.
Look at that.
Is that supposed to be...
Again with the nose.
Look at the teeth.
Why is the nose
It's just
Swooping.
outlined. I like how it's just outlined. Oh my goodness! What is that
I
creepy
love that
thing?
tattoo. Again, a classic.
Okay. I like how I just click.
1, 2, 3. So I like this tattoo.
Why does he have? Why? First off, he doesn't. What is he? What's with the hands? Is
I
he
don't
a
know.
pig?
He's like a little baby pig.
He's
with
not
a
a pig.
fucking-
Look at that weird face. But like, he's got like little like
Hooves?
but
Clover
those don't
hooves?
even look like hooves, and they're green.
I don't know. It's so weird. It's good.
Ugh.
Next one. 3, 2, 1.
Like me?
You were gonna click it.
I know. I just got confused. That's just not recognizable unless you saw the picture.
Yeah, that's a weird
Like
thing.
you don't even know what that is.
It's really bad. The drawing isn't even all that good. I mean, it's not bad.
What is that?
Hey. This would
is-
scare the shit out of me. If I was walking in a crowd of people and the guy in front of me had that fucking face just staring in your soul going, hey.
That guy's got long hair now.
Why can't I go to the next one
Unless
while
you zoom
zoomed
all
up?
the way out. I don't know.
Why? So this one,
Oh, whoa. Weird.
they have dermals in the eyeballs of the baby portrait.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of, is it Tess or Ness? The girl that lives in the woods. Jodie Foster played her. There's skulls. Like, I think of her family members, and she put flowers in the eyes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Cool.
But this is really weird.
That is terrifying. Also, it's interesting how little information that portrait has.
I know. Oh, Jesus! Jesus with
Jesus
fucking
has-
eyebrow ring on the side of his cheek. It's not even on his
tattoo.
eyebrow.
Wait,
And he's
maybe
got a
this-
star tattoo.
Do you think this could be like a vocalist from a band that, like, ironically wore...
Like a crown of thorns?
Yeah, like it's like album art or like... I just don't know.
How long have we been going?
Forever.
Okay. Well, it's...
How many
Portrait
bad
on the
photos
face.
did you find?
Portrait on the face.
It's not the worst portrait. Now that we have seen so many bad tattoos, I
should've
think
put-
bad tattoos
I
are now
should've
better
put-
than they are.
I should have put a picture of one of my portraits up here to make my shit look fucking just fire as shit.
We'd get to the end and that's not...
This is horrifying.
But I feel like that
Wendy.
woman could definitely look like that.
Yes.
I feel like that looks like a recognizable person that I've seen before.
Just look at her from like the mouth. Look at the
like
mouth.
the giant mouth. I think that's believable. She's got they gave her double chins. That's harsh.
It looks like a distorted photo almost, you know?
It looks like they gave him a blurry photo to go off of. Oh no.
This poor young man served his country and he got done like that. He got done like that. This is terrifying right here.
Oh my! Why are the shadows so dark? Why are they
I don't
so
know.
dark? His eyes are glowing.
Look at that.
The nose again, the same thing.
People with the noses. Now, what is happening here? Is
Is it Ozzy Osbourne?
No, it's an old lady. Look at the old lady eyebrows. Is she eating a baby or
Yeah, there's like a hand.
That's pretty weird. There's a lot of mystery with that one.
Whoa.
We may never know.
That's the end.
That's the end. Awesome.
Like how we seem happy. We're like, we made it to the end.
Stop.
Yes.
Yeah, stop. So,
Bring up the time thing.
like
just
how
so we
long
know.
we've been going?
Yeah. Too long.
So it'll be like an hour.
Yeah.
A little bit over an hour. So that was episode 10. We're just kind of getting back into the swing of things. And like we said before, we're going to do bi-weekly, which is actually kind of exciting because just with the workflow stuff and just making better episodes, it's going to be better. And we're going to try to work on getting our first guest in here.
For the next episode.
For the next episode. So stay tuned. You have anything to add?
After that episode, I think we might want to do, if we don't have another guest, a Q&A episode. So if you have any Qs that you'd like us to A.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Later.
Toodaloo.
You always say toodaloo.
It's my signature sign off.